We live again. We're gonna talk real quick about Cat Williams and his performance. Yeah, boom. Yeah, let's talk about Cat Williams and his performance last night. Um, I saw Cat Williams earlier, like a month ago, 2 months ago. I saw Cat Williams 2 months ago in Albany, New York. And Cat Williams was here. Well, not when I say here is that I'm from New York City, so Albany, he was in the East Coast. And I liked everyone that was there. Like all the people that kind of like opened up for him, all those people, I really thoroughly enjoyed that. But as far as like his performance, it was so much hype that I thought it fell short of having those really memorable moments. You know, like there was no little tink tink moments. There were no what's the word I'm looking for? It just was what did Corey Holcomb call it? It was mild. I don't know if he was talking about Cat Williams. He was talking about some other guy. He was critiquing some other guy's show, and he said the show was mild. And I have to tell you, the Cat Williams show that I saw in Albany was quite mild. It had its moments, but it was a little preachy as far as like I didn't it was more like informative, make you think a little bit how lucky we should be to be here at this moment in time. And watching this Netflix special, it was more of the show that I saw. So I was like a little bit on the fence. I was like, I have to admit, I watched it 2 times. I watched it live performance yesterday, and then I watched it again just now. And the show moved nice and quickly. There was a few things that I saw today that I didn't see last night, so that was kind of cool. But let me just say that the show once again was a little mild. I was not thoroughly impressed with the performance of the show. I was like, it was okay. And then we have there are parts that I did like, of course. The ending, I loved the ending. It was unexpected. It wasn't it wasn't predictable. It was unexpected. And the message, I believe, was given loud and clear, whereas there have been many times where a lot of that message goes on angry ears and deaf ears. And I enjoyed, and what I'm speaking of is reparations. We have the the hottest comedian right now, who arguably is one of the biggest comedians to ever do it. Okay? And he's talking about reparations, and he's saying white people, um it's time, we're friends, it'll be a great America with reparations. And I think I've been down here too long, right? You came down here because I've been down here too long. You're amazing. Well, that, yes. I'm live, y'all. Oh, wow, this looks so good. Oh, look at this. Mm. I'm live. I'm on that carnivore diet, y'all. So my most amazing wife makes me some brats. Mm-mm-mm. I'm talking about the show that we watched last night, Cat Williams. And I was also saying how we saw Cat Williams live, and the only way I could describe it was a little mild. And it wasn't, I didn't have any real moments. There were no, is that Professor Ogilvy? There was no tink tink moments. He has so many shows, and there's always something that stands out, even though of course the ending stands out. But as far as the comedy, as far as being one of the greatest, that's so good. I found myself feeling like I needed more. What say you?
Yeah, it was. You don't want to say lackluster, but it was lackluster.
It was lackluster.
It's definitely lackluster.
And when we saw it live, how did you feel about it live?
The same. I
The
thought the
same.
funniest person was, the woman, the unknown comedian. I believe she was out of Baltimore. But
The one who said that she'll be in her car eating Chick-fil-A and not gonna share it with her kids. Oh, she was so
exactly.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like the best.
The underdog. The no name.
Well, that's what's so great with Cat. Cat said he wants people that are funnier than him
Exactly.
to open up at him. So
She truly was the guy who I always called Tommy Davidson. But his name is. What is his name? I can never remember his
Tommy,
name.
the one he took off his shirt and it was showing off his body, and he's like 70 years old.
Exactly. That was his name.
Yeah, he was pretty good too. A lot of those jokes were super old though, but he was pretty good. I can't. Not Tommy Davidson.
They were all like, mediocre. I remember smiling.
We were doing a lot of smiling. We weren't doing a lot of like. It wasn't no belly holding your belly laugh. It wasn't like that. But what did you think about the reparations? What did you think about him calling for reparations and saying it's time? When do we want it? Now.
Yeah.
What do you think about? I don't think it's been done before. What do you think about that?
Well, he named his show. I know he had woke in it, so you know he would have been trending for not keeping up with the title of the show. Had he not dropped that. So I thought it was on par with the title.
Okay. I did like how he said they're not going to turn the word woke into a bad thing. Because I know everywhere I turn around, there's this woke culture that people are like using as memes and even political words to like go against an opponent. Say, oh yeah, they just cater to the woke crowds. And he's like, F you, we're going to keep woke in there. And you say, like, be thinking about reparations is woke.
Definitely.
Right. How many eggs was this?
3. He slid the Diddy jokes in there, That's it right now.
Right. And he also talked about how if you're depressed, I gotta let you know you're living in the greatest time ever. Right here, right now, this moment. You could be anything you want to be. He didn't go hard on what's his name, Trick Daddy, like he did at the show we saw. He was going in on Trick Daddy for 3 minutes, 4 minutes. This was just real quick, you know. And then, what did you think about on the show having that screen pop up with images?
He did that
On our show,
before.
the show we saw too,
Hmm.
yeah. But what
Yeah.
did you think about that aspect of it? I didn't like it when we saw it on the show,
Yeah.
and this time he kept it very quick. He
Hmm.
didn't keep the picture up as long as he did during the show.
No, it's just it's right now. You
That's right
know,
now.
once graphics and visuals.
So you're thinking the audience appreciates the visual?
Yes.
Hmm.
Hmm. You know, it's right
Now,
now.
this is an all beef frank. There was two in here. This is the second one. I'm
Hmm.
on the carnivore diet. So it is 6 p.m. I won't get hungry at all. And if I don't drive by any fast food restaurants, I'll be fine. It's just you drive by these fast food restaurants, and I'm not even a fast food restaurant eater, but you start thinking about, ooh, I could eat that patty without the bun. Let me just stop real quick, you know? And then, you're just tempted by everything else. But I give this performance, like we said, it was mild. But the reparations was a true, it was a slap in the face of like, whoa. And it was also like, yeah, what are you gonna say?
No,
I don't know. It was like a slap in the face with I guess that wokeness, and it was so courageous to me for him to do that. I appreciate Cat Williams stepping up for reparations because all the economists are saying the same thing. You want to be an aberration, you want to be this person that stands out over everyone. There's a good chance that it's just you and the 35 people, but there are millions, out of the 55 million, there's not even a million popping. So, all the economists have shown that the black man will be worth negative in 2050. So, got to make a big quick change here because by 2050, the black American is going to be an endangered species. It's going to be taken over by the Jamaican and the Nigerian. And, all these islanders are going to try to represent for black America. And with reparations, that will give the money to keep certain like, realistically, certain bloodlines alive. And I was impressed with Cat Williams saying that. I didn't like all the jokes that led up to it, though. All the slavery jokes about how the white man can't was one of the worst slaves in recorded history. They were just horrible, and the type of foods that they would plant, like that was just trash jokes. I thought it was corny. And then he followed it up with reparations, which was like, whoa, wasn't expecting that. Well, here's my 2 cents on the Cat Williams thing, and a little bit more about me, the guy, on the carnivore diet. What did you say?
The man.
The man,
Mhm.
the man, the myth, the legend. Big Elvis to Chef Rosenberg, and I love you. And that's a fact. Cat Williams, yes, it was mild. The reparations thing, though, boom, was the home run out the park. Allegedly. He didn't talk about, he did try to make, let me just say this, he did try to make it seem like this was all like, let's convince the white people that it's okay. When the reality of it is, you got to convince more black people that it's okay. Not more, but a lot of. Because there's so many black people that I have to like check all the time. Talking about, yeah, they should make education free. Shut up. What if a person doesn't want to be part of this educational system? Come on, please knock it off. Let's not cheapen education in any way, shape, or form. Let's keep it big business. Let's not go there. Let's not play that game. And of course, the number one thing everyone says is, then the black man never had no money. He's just gonna go run and ruin the money and mess it all up. Wow. Wow, really? What we gonna do? Well, let me just tell you, being a financial planner, certified financial planners are gonna do very well, because there will be tons of people getting financial planners to help them manage their money. Not everyone is gonna buy a Mercedes. Some of them are gonna buy Toyotas. And I love you. Wait. Who's this? Anybody saying anything? Can you look for me while I take another bite of my brat?
My phone is dead.
Oh, of course.
Sorry.
Look what someone said. I'm not going to even repeat that, but I won't erase it. Thank you for knowing me from Star. I'm not on anyone's team. I'm not on a Kendrick Lamar team. I was going, like I said, according to those two last discs. I thought the first disc that what's his name? Why are you laughing?
You can't even remember her name right now.
Drake's first disc, I heard it 4 times in a row, and wifey's telling me this is a diss song. I say, wow, this diss song is mad vegetarian. I think it was straight vegan. I was saying vegan. Somebody the other day said on the Star Show, vegetarian beef. This hip hop beef is vegetarian beef, something like that. I don't know, but it was trash. I didn't get it. I was like, I was totally not into it. But the last 2 songs that were released, and I think Kendrick did another song right after that. I didn't even listen to that one, where he's like he's talking about the people in the house or fugitives or something like that. I don't even know. I didn't even listen. I saw some little short and I turned it off. So me on the Kendrick just won that moment. At that very, very moment in time, Kendrick won. Because I didn't know that this guy is having like a bunch of babies everywhere. That was like news to me. You definitely got to win. If I'm like, whoa, wow, I didn't know that, you win. If you make the crowd go, oh snap, that's something I never even thought of, you win. Thank you for cooking for me. Thank you for being patient with me. I appreciate it.